make it sound like I'm a huge global pop star.
Across the United States, fans of Jungkook have become increasingly vocal and active as speculation about his possible arrival intensifies. Their expectations are diverse, ranging from hopes of a surprise concert to the anticipation of a brand appearance or musical release. The enthusiasm is evident not only online but also in offline fan-driven activities such as organizing meetups, preparing welcome posters, and initiating social campaigns under hashtags like hashtag Jungkook in America and hashtag Welcome JK. In cities like Los Angeles, New York, and San Francisco, fan groups are on high alert. Some have even begun coordinating with local venues in case of a spontaneous event or appearance. These preparations are fueled by the fact that Jungkook's previous solo activities often involved minimal prior announcements, creating culture of expect the unexpected among his followers. Online platforms like TikTok and Twitter have been flooded with theories. Some fans believe he may be in the US for a secret music video shoot. Others think he might attend a high-profile fashion event or even be involved in a commercial campaign that will be launched globally. Reddit threads are filled with screenshots, travel data speculation, and past examples where Jungkook showed up without warning for global events. The same patterns seem to be repeating, adding excitement and urgency to the current wave of rumors. Fans also share emotional reflections about how meaningful it would be to see Jungkook in person after months of military service. While Jungkook hasn't directly addressed any US appearance in recent weeks, the lack of confirmation hasn't slowed the momentum of interest. In fact, it has heightened it. The element of mystery has become a key driver of the ongoing buzz. From a cultural perspective, the expectation of his arrival reflects more than just fandom. It reflects the demand for K-pop artists as mainstream figures in American entertainment. Fans aren't just asking for another show, they're asking for recognition, for presence, and for inclusion of Korean artists like Jungkook in the core of Western pop culture. Ultimately, while expectations vary and nothing has been confirmed, one thing is undeniable: American fans are ready. Whether it's a live performance, an exclusive brand appearance, or even just the possibility of Jungkook landing on US soil, the energy is unmistakable. The fanbase is watching, waiting, and preparing, because for ARMY in the US, any sign of Jungkook means something big is about to happen. The rising attention around Jungkook has not gone unnoticed by American media outlets. Over the past few weeks, several major platforms have released articles, videos, and think pieces discussing Jungkook's popularity, his role in global pop culture, and what his growing influence means for the entertainment industry in the US. From fashion publications like Vogue and GQ to mainstream entertainment channels such as Entertainment Tonight and Access Hollywood, coverage of Jungkook has extended far beyond the typical boundaries of K-pop reporting. One recurring narrative is the normalization of K-pop idols as mainstream celebrities. In the past, K-pop artists were often treated as niche or novelty figures in Western media. Now, Jungkook is being reported on in the same way as any A-list global celebrity. He is no longer just a Korean idol. He's a worldwide icon who can move markets, drive fashion trends, and generate engagement on a massive scale. Cultural analysts have also taken notice. Several experts in cross-cultural media have pointed out how Jungkook represents the new wave of global influence. Unlike earlier global music trends that required artists to westernize their content, Jungkook and his peers bring Korean identity and style to the global stage without compromise. This reflects a broader shift in how cultural exports are consumed in the US, more authentically and more openly. In terms of numbers, social media interactions around Jungkook have reached tens of millions across platforms. Articles covering his airport sightings, rumored schedules, and fashion choices have topped trending lists in digital magazines. Even platforms like TikTok have seen an increase in filter and trend usage based on Jungkook's outfits, songs, and video clips. Journalists and commentators alike are asking, is Jungkook about to redefine the idea of a global pop star? With Korean language barriers now increasingly irrelevant to American audiences, Jungkook's reach is built not only on music but also on image, attitude, and consistency. His disciplined, polished, yet relatable public persona makes him marketable and widely appealing. In the larger picture, Jungkook's growing American presence speaks to more than just his popularity. It's about the changing shape of cultural influence. And American media, while still catching up in some respects, seems more ready than ever to welcome artists like him into the center of its cultural conversation. While much of the attention is focused on Jungkook's possible activities in the United States, it's important to acknowledge that the world is watching. Given his global popularity, Jungkook's travel and appearances are often relevant to multiple markets. That raises the question, what if he's not headed to the US? What if the next big project or appearance is set elsewhere? Some fans suggest Europe as a potential destination, Paris in particular. Paris Fashion Week and other major European fashion events are known to attract Korean celebrities. Jungkook, who has an existing relationship with global fashion brands, could easily be involved in a campaign or guest appearance in a major fashion city. In the past, similar airport appearances by Korean artists have often led to surprise debuts in fashion shows or editorial shoots in Europe. Others speculate about East Asia. With cities like Tokyo, Singapore, and Bangkok being hubs for K-pop fanbases, Jungkook might be involved in an Asian media campaign, collaboration, or event launch. Southeast Asia, especially, has seen a surge in K-pop-related advertising, concerts, and exclusive brand tie-ins, making it a strong possibility for his next destination. Another viable theory involves filming for a commercial or music-related content in a non-disclosed location. Given the strict confidentiality often maintained in global projects, it's not unusual for stars to travel without prior announcement. This allows artists to film, rehearse, or prepare for releases without media disruption or fan gatherings that could impact production. Yet, even as these theories gain traction, the focus continues to return to America. Not necessarily because the US is confirmed, but because the scale of speculation surrounding it is so large. The conversation about Jungkook in the US is driven not just by curiosity, but by a strong desire. And that desire reflects how deeply American fans feel connected to his journey and contributions as an artist. Whether the actual destination turns out to be Europe, Asia, or somewhere else entirely, it won't likely affect his trending status in the United States. His name will continue to circulate in American media and fan communities, simply because his influence transcends borders. Wherever Jungkook goes, the world, and particularly the US, will keep watching. As the excitement continues to build, one key question remains at the center of it all. What's next for Jungkook in the United States? While the current moment is filled with speculation and curiosity, what can be said for certain is that his impact on the American market is real, measurable, and growing. Jungkook's solo journey has already demonstrated that he can thrive independently on the global stage. From streaming numbers to fashion influence, his reach within the American cultural space rivals that of many Western pop stars. This sets the stage for possible larger engagements in the future, whether that be through brand campaigns, high-profile collaborations, or full-scale live events. The American entertainment industry has been increasingly open to Asian talent over the past few years. But what makes Jungkook's case unique is the seamless blend of international appeal and localized relevance. He doesn't need to adapt to American tastes. American audiences have adapted to him. This shift represents a larger movement where diverse voices are finally occupying equal space on global stages. Looking ahead, it wouldn't be surprising to see Jungkook engage in more strategic projects in the US. These could include English-language releases, Netflix or Disney Plus appearances, fashion partnerships with US-based designers, or even philanthropic campaigns. The foundation is already there. The only missing piece is the official confirmation of what's next. For now, his trending presence is being driven entirely by organic interest, fan energy, and the power of digital communities. That kind of momentum is rare, and brands, media, and industry insiders are paying attention. Whether this moment leads to a major announcement or remains a period of quiet admiration, Jungkook's influence in the US is undeniable. In the end, one thing remains clear. Wherever Jungkook chooses to go, whatever he chooses to do, the world, and especially America, is ready.